Take some tap water here first, okay? Right?
Yep.
Tap water, and then we'll send it through the machine.
Oh, you didn't even have to turn it on.
Yeah.
It comes on by itself.
It comes on by itself. So, okay, so it's splitting the water into alkaline water and acid water. Okay, so you see the bubbles?
Yep.
Hydrogen. And it'll clear at the bottom and it'll go up. So that hydrogen you can actually test with a lighter and it'll spark.
Oh,
yeah.
There's a lighter on it.
Okay, so we made alkaline water and acid water, right? We started with tap water. So now we're going to test for pH. Good? So this is a pH indicator. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to test this one here. So green is neutral. So water is about between 7 and 8 because they can't send acid water through the city pipes. It'll corrode the pipes.
Ah.
So they need to bring the pH up to about between 7 and 8 pH. And so that's what this is. This is probably about 7.5 or so. But then the machine splits the water into alkaline water and acid water.
Wow.
And so now you got different pH waters, right? So, and this is why there's so many alkaline waters being sold at the stores right now. But this one is done with electricity because we've got the power cord right here, right? Whereas the ones done at the store are with chemicals. And so if you look at the ingredients list on the back of your water bottle.
There's an ingredients list on the back of a water bottle?
Yes. If you could ask the people on there, it's like, hey, grab your alkaline water bottle and read the ingredients. It's crazy. That's crazy. So those minerals, which is your body needs, also have to be filtered out after a while. You know, there's this one water called essential water. It's 9.5, but it's actually listed in the a physician's desk reference. It's a medication. It's actually antacid dissolved into water, and they sell it to you.
Wow.
It's crazy.
And it sits on a shelf until you're ready to pop it open.
Yeah, but it's a medicine, but they sell it as water. Well, we do the same thing without all the chemicals, right? So normally people drink. So let's say they drink bottled water. Okay, so this is bottled water here. This is Dasani. You know who makes this, right?
Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola, right? So they do us a nice favor by bottling our water and selling it to us.
Yeah.
Right? So this is bottled water. Okay. So people don't like to drink tap water because it's got chemicals in it. Right? So they buy a lot of bottled water. I think it's about $45 billion a year industry. Bottled water. Right? So what do you think this is, acidic or alkaline? Or neutral?
I would think it's either neutral or acidic.
Okay, well let's test it.
And imagine how much water is wasted just to create that bottle.
Yeah.
To bottle the water.
True.
Our resources are limited right now, and if we can use...
Okay, so this is the bottled water.
Wow.
It's acid.
Quite.
So you're paying...
Even more than...
You're paying for acid water.
So, you need medicine.
Yeah.
Right? So it's damaging your body.
Yeah, so you drink this. I mean, most people buy this because they think they're making a healthy choice. Right? But over time, this is going to have an effect on your body. It's going to, first of all, it's reverse osmosis water. Right? And then it's also acidic. Those are both mineral depleted type of waters. And so by drinking this in, your body's going to become acidic. And so your body will maintain the pH. It'll strip the magnesium and calcium from your bones to maintain your pH.
Everyone because we're a perfect machine that's always trying to repair and fix itself.
Exactly.
We have the damages that we're putting onto ourselves. Wow.
Right. But people don't tell us that we're causing the damage. they just say that you're deficient in, you know, calcium supplements, and that's not true. There's no shortage of calcium. I mean, all the other animals, deer, raccoons running around, they don't take calcium supplements. How come they don't have osteoporosis?
Yeah.
Because they don't eat acidic food. Right? Only human beings eat processed food. No one else eats processed food.
The smartest beings on earth.
Right? So what we do is we help people just change their water, right? So we'll take some more of this. And so I'll wait till it comes on here. So we'll get some of this alkaline water here. Oops, that's hot water.
Oh, that's a hot water side. Sorry.
It doesn't like hot water. No worries. Okay, so let's say you have been drinking you've been drinking this water and you're trying to have better pH, right? So if you keep drinking this, it's not going to change, because acid plus acid equals more acid, right? But if you change your water, it changes. But what this is a weak acid, right?
Yeah.
Okay, watch. You'll revert. You'll go back. See its color changing? Getting lighter blue. Right? And so it won't completely change in one time, but if you keep drinking it, pretty soon you'll get into that healthy state. And so when you eat that processed food, that hamburger or whatever it is, then your body has some ability to balance. It's not totally acidic to begin with. You know, people that have like health issues, they medicate before they eat. You know, or they'll medicate after they eat. They have acid reflux, so they take the antacid before after they eat.
Right.
So that's no way to live. I mean, that's dependency. That's not really freedom, right?
Yeah, that never made sense to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so another thing is I'm gonna dump this out now.
Yep.
So this is tap water, right? This is tap water right here, and I'm gonna make some cold Kangen water, not hot Kangen water.
Hi, James. Thanks for I'm sorry. Cold side's on the
You got me there.
on the left. Nice that she tells us that the water's getting hot.
Okay, so we got tap water and Kangen water. Okay, now we're going to measure electricity.
Ah.
So Em, are you a electrical being?
I am an electrical being.
Okay, so
if I hold it, will I light the...
So this is a ORP meter. It measures millivolts, measures electrons, electricity. Okay, so the air is a positive charge. It steals your electrons.
Ah.
Okay, that's why it oxidizes. Like you put a piece of metal, like a fresh piece of metal out in the sun, in the rain, it'll rust, it'll oxidize, because the oxygen is oxidizing, stealing an electron from the metal. We have iron inside our blood, right? Hemoglobin, iron, right? And so we're constantly oxidizing, we're constantly rusting. So that's why you need an antioxidant to keep you from rusting.
See, look at this.
Science, right?
Yeah, we get
So
a scientist
this
in the
is
house.
positive, right? So if you drink this water here, look what's going to a number there.
It's going down, down, down.
What's
Down,
that?
down, down. 54, 52, 50.
It's dropping, right? So
Yes.
this will go negative. And so if something's stealing electrons from you and you're putting a bunch of electrons in, that stealer will be happy and won't steal anymore. It'll get quenched, right? It'll get satisfied. So now it's minus.
Negative.
Okay.
James says the things that we need most kill us. It's oxygen.
Yep. Well, I just have this addiction to oxygen, and you just can't get rid of it. But so now it's minus 100 millivolts, right? And we are electrical beings because your heart actually, the nodes. There's a couple of that basically send an electrical pulse out to your body, right? And your blood cells are actually negatively charged. And so they open and close based on the electrical charge being sent out.
Ah, yeah. John was asked when he was taken to the ER on what was the last day? Last Sunday. If he goes, do they want to paddle? Does he want to be paddled?
Yeah. Electrical.
Electrical. Yeah. To restart his heart, restart this vehicle.
We're chemical. We're biological. We're mechanical. But we're definitely electrical, So, but that's something that most people don't really recognize. Right? Look at that, minus 146.
Wow.
Okay, so now I'm going to put it into the tap water, right? So something that steals our electrons. Look at this.
It's going up quicker than the other one went down.
Yeah. That's your tap water.
Thank goodness we never drank it. But I could bring the bottle of what we did drink and test.
Yeah.
See how that is.
Hi, John.
Hi there.
What's it at?
160. It's 170.
In climbing, right?
Yep.
So, usually when this leaves the water purification facilities, it's about positive 600.
Oh.
So it will steal your electrons, and it will steal the electrons of the bacteria
along the way.
Along the way, right? Because water has to be safe, right? Everything, all organisms need electricity. So if you steal the electricity, they die. We have the ability to make our own electricity. Like when we exercise, we actually make electricity. When we eat, we burn the food, we make electricity. Yeah. So, but we put things in our body that are positively charged, they're going to make us die.
Yeah.
Have symptoms, right? And so what about, so I'm going to leave this here. So what about bottled water? What's the charge of bottled water, right? This is tap water, this is Kangen water, this is bottled water. What do you think it is?
I would probably think that it's higher because it went through so much process.
Yeah. Remember, there's no bacteria in this water. This water cannot support life. If it did support life, there'd be a bunch of bacteria in here. So what do you think they put in here to kill all the bacteria?
Chemicals.
Acid plus chemicals. Preservatives. Processed water, right? Processed food, processed water. Okay, so this is Dasani water, right? Let's see here. Still positive. Is it dropping? A little bit. But I don't think it's going to get to negative anytime soon.
No.
So, remember, then this is also acidic, right? This was neutral, and this is alkaline. But it's also got electrical charge. Right? So if you drink this over time, it will restore the electrical balance to your body.
Nice.
And the body is such an amazing thing that it knows how to get rid of toxins, and it knows to keep what it needs and throw away everything that it doesn't need. So when you're sick, the body's telling you, you have to throw up or something. That's the fastest way to get stuff out of your body. Like if you trip and fall, you're gonna scrape your knee, right? And you're gonna have like a swollen knee.
Yeah. All your blood cells are the team. Your army is heading.
And so that pain in your knee isn't the problem. That pain in your knee is an indication of the problem. It's an indicator. The problem is that you fell. The pain is the result of falling. So if you treat the pain, but not the thing that caused it for you to fall, you're going to become dependent on all these opiates.
Yeah.
right? And we have an opiate crisis.
Oh, totally, totally. Yeah, I wake up every day and both of my shoulders are asleep. So I'm excited to see what this will do to benefit. I don't take anything but the magical flower to calm my pain.
Yeah.
But,
And you know, and there's so many people waking up to these natural ways, because we're so sophisticated that we've become experts at disease. I mean, this country has so many doctors and so many pharmaceutical companies and so many vaccines and like so many surgeons, and you name it, in this country we've got it. We just don't have health.
right.
Imagine that, right? So
Amazing.
pretty crazy, huh?
Very crazy. Cool. Cool. Hi, Greg. Hi, Marlene. Very cool.
Yeah, so Japan's had this technology for like 50 years now, and we just share it with people. I don't know what the quality of water will be in the next decade or 2 decades. And if people don't have access to this, they're actually incurring a lot of risk. Because who knows what's in our water these days. Plus, it's expensive. It's expensive, right?
Yeah.
You know, so water isn't cheap. Water, I know everyone looks for money and stuff like now, but you know, we end up chasing money and then we lose our health. And when we lose our health, we spend our wealth trying to get it back.
Right.
And so we end up losing both.
Yeah.
Our health, our wealth, and our time.
Yeah. The medical bills have started coming in already for his heart surgery.
Yeah, so how much was that?
Well, the only one right now has been $500.
Yeah.
But I know every day I'm going to get another one and another one and another one.
So so these machines aren't cheap, but they're a lot cheaper than treatment. Okay, so this particular one is like $5,000, but we help people finance it for like $54 a month, and then we actually have a program to help people earn a free machine. Right, so we have a referral program.
Nice.
So I spent my career in the pharmaceutical research arena, over 20 years in that field, and I was always working to find a cure for something, but we never found anything. We always found treatments, because it's a business. And so this is a business too, but we share this with people so they know that they have a choice, you know, to eliminate the root cause of disease. So October I'll be 49.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's coming up here pretty quick, and my friends are like, dude, what are you doing? Like,
Yeah.
how do you stay healthy? I'm not on any high blood pressure, high cholesterol. I'm not on anything.
Yeah.
I only take water and I eat whatever I want to eat.
Yeah. When I would get the compliment, I would say it's because I'm Asian. It's in my genes. It's in my blood. But I haven't been eating my mama's food, which is really, you know, growing up having pho, or the Thai version of pho.
Yeah.
You know, all that, the good nutrients.
Tom yum noodles.
Well, we called it good theo.
Good deal.
Yeah. I always
We're gonna have to go eat.
Yeah. But right. So I'm excited. I'm excited to, you know, be able to share our experience, our journey, and healing.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't even show this one to you guys. So we're all concerned about issues with our food, right? Well, there's chemicals in our water, we know that. There's air pollution, we know that. But there's also chemicals on your food. These tomatoes are from Costco, right? See how shiny they are? They're covered in chemicals.
That's what makes them so pretty.
Yeah, right there.
No bug bites.
No bug bites. We wouldn't buy them if they were bug bites, right? So I'm going to wash a few of them here. And so there's this website that your followers, your fans can go look up. It's called whatsonmyfood.org.
Ooh.
Whatsonmyfood.org. And that website will show them how many chemicals are on their food. So remember this machine, it splits the water into alkaline and acid? Well, down here is a salt tank.
Oh.
When you add that salt tank, it makes strong acid and strong alkaline, right? And so those have certain uses. So the strong alkaline, this is what you can use it for. Wash the meats and vegetables, because meats are full of antibiotics, full of hormones. You know.
So do you soak your meat?
Yeah, soak it in this. Like you'll see the chemicals coming out. It's nuts. Okay, so normally you wash your fruits and vegetables, right? I just wash them in this. Okay. But normally you would wash them in tap water, right?
Yep.
Okay. So this is your tap water here. From the city, right?
Yep.
So tap water has all sorts of chemicals in it. I'm just going to test for chlorine. Okay? It's what they put in the pools to kill germs. So if it has chlorine, it will turn yellow. Right? So you're basically washing your tomatoes, organic or not, in chlorinated water. So that chlorine is going to soak into the tomatoes. Just like it soaks into your skin when you go swimming or you go into a hot tub, right? You smell your skin afterwards, you're full of chlorine. Your food will be full of chlorine, right? And so you see here, these two, it's a little yellow tinge coming off. That's not chlorine that's coming off, that's just chemicals that's coming off. Tomatoes have 35 chemicals on them. Right?
It's amazing. 35 chemicals.
Yeah, and so this is the regular tap water. Nothing's coming off.
Nothing's coming off.
Right? That's because when you change the pH, okay, when you change the pH here, I didn't bring any Roundup with me, but your food is full of Roundup today. Everyone knows that. So I just brought some sesame oil. Sesame oil is not very highly purified. It's not like highly processed oil. That's why it's healthy for you. When you process it, you strip all the vitamins and nutrients and protein from it.
Right.
So sesame oil is actually pretty healthy for you. But when you, actually I'm just going to do 1 cup here. So when you mix oil and water, when you wash your vegetables normally, oil and water doesn't mix.
Nope.
Right? Excuse me. So, but I'm just going to wash it with this water. Okay, so check this out. Oil and water don't mix, right?
Yep.
Okay. This is just pH water. So I ended up breaking the structure of that oil.
That's amazing.
I emulsified it.
Amazing.
And so you can emulsify that oil, you can pull the chemicals off your food. That's what you're seeing coming off.
Oh, yeah. Amazing.
Right? So you can't avoid chemicals, they're everywhere. But you can limit what comes in.
Yep.
And then you can eliminate, you can excrete what's already in. That's how we stay healthy. Okay. So this is tap water, right? Tap water, okay, nothing came off there. And then this is the high pH water, see? That's what came off your high pH water. Now, would you want to drink this?
We eat it. We eat it.
Yeah.
You
wouldn't
guys
wanna
wash
drink
your
it.
food?
Yeah. So this is 2 different things here.
Wow.
So
And oh wow, it even feels different.
yeah, the texture is different too.
Texture's different. I use the pH to clean my oven and my stove.
Yeah.
And John was sitting right here, and I had it in an emptied chemical bottle from another company, and he's like, "What are you doing? Why are you cleaning the stove while I'm sitting here? How rude, right?"
Yeah, full of chemicals.
Full of chemicals, but it was just the water. I just sprayed down the
yeah,
oven.
just this, yeah. It's a good degreaser. You can break down oil. Right. So
Amazing.
this is, but the Japanese have known this. And I shared it with a lot of my friends and family. At first, they didn't believe me. Right, and I said, okay, what's off my shoulders now? It's on your shoulders. It's your health.
Yep.
And so at first they didn't believe me, but now they all have machines. So there's still some people out there that are reluctant to natural ways, and you know they'll just have to keep using medication. So
Yeah.
but it's the easiest thing. Japan's already figured it out.
Now you're sharing it.
We just share it with the world, and the people that want something simple, they look for something simple. The people that want something complex, they look for something complex. It's just the way it is. And so, so it's just health is something that we all have, and health is something we should all try to preserve. But ironically, we all try to preserve.
Yes.
It's weird. It's like time. Time doesn't matter unless you have no time. Right? And so our ultimate wealth is our health, which is time.
Yes.
So I'm actually a time dealer. I'm not a drug dealer. I'm a time dealer.
Yeah.
I deal in time. So
That's pretty amazing.
crazy, huh?
Yeah. So if anybody that watches this who's on here or pops in over the next bit, however, this is going to be, of course, on Facebook until Facebook gets shut down. I've tagged Sam, so please reach out. He'd love to share with you and on how you can get one of these beauties. Right now, we are using this. This is a demo, so we can see how it helps with John and mine's health. So thank you very much.
Thank you, guys. We'll see you later.